Hi, hello, what's up? It's your girl, Just Say Shan, and I am back with another episode. And today I'm going to share with you how I achieved this quick, soft, and beginner-friendly makeup look. So if you're interested and you're ready to see, stay tuned. So as you can see, I have already done my eyebrows because I did them off camera. However, if you would like to see how I do my eyebrows, let me know in the comment section down below and I will work to get that video to you. So y'all, I think I got bit by the makeup bug somewhere probably like my senior year of high school, but I started to really do makeup when I was in college. But fun fact, I didn't know how to do my eyebrows. Like, you know how you cook something and it's missing something and you taste it, you're like, yeah, it's missing something. Oh no. That's how my makeup was, sis. Like, I was out here doing my makeup, but no eyebrows. So what you really doing, sis? But this is not to knock anybody. If you do not know how to do your eyebrows, it is okay. You can learn and you can build up your skills and you can get on your merry way. You know, even though I didn't have my eyebrows, you know, I was still able to, like, you know, go ahead and look decent. You know how like Jamaican people be saying, like, when stuff is not all the way 100%, but it's decent, they be like, it can't go on. So you know what? I was able to keep it moving because we can't go on, you know, my skills. But now I have grown to a level where I believe I have some beginner-friendly tips that I just want to share with you all. So let's get right into that. Hey. All right, so before you do anything, you want to make sure that you prime your face. So I'm going to be priming my face with my Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer from Fenty Beauty. Now, I won't be using Fenty Beauty's foundation today, but I will be using the primer. And sometimes you can mix and match. You don't always have to use the same primer with the same foundation, even though companies do create them so that they can work together, but you don't have to do it like that. And I personally don't want to because there's a foundation that I really like right now. I think it's better suited for me at this current moment. Yeah. So after you prime your face, you can also do another trick and tip that I learned from some other YouTubers that I watch, and that is to spray setting. My top just flew, y'all. But spray setting spray on your face. So I'm just gonna spray one good time. I will be using my Morphe foundation. So Morphe is a super amazing brand. Like, I love Morphe, honestly. It is super affordable. They always have some nice sales. It'd be like, yes, Morphe is all the way with the goal to save all my coins in 2020. So if y'all are looking for a brand that's not necessarily drugstore, but it's not high-end, Morphe is your place. Like, Morphe will have you in your life all the way together. When you're just starting out, it doesn't make sense to start buying all these high-end priced makeup products for what? You're still learning what works for you, what you'd like and what you don't like. But I will recommend go to Sephora. Oftentimes, people make a mistake of picking out their own foundations. And if you don't know your undertone, you don't know what shade works best for you, don't try to figure it out on your own. They can match you and you could take a sample home. You don't even have to buy it right then and there. So I'll be using my Morphe flat top foundation brush. There's not a number for it. This particular I guess brush set that I purchased, they didn't have like logos or numbers on the brushes, and I can't even remember the name of the brush set, and they didn't even put a sign on it. But just know the brush set is dope. Literally, majority of the products I'm using in this video is Morphe. Morphe, holla at your girl. I will sell your products for you. Y'all tag Morphe. Call Morphe up and tell them Just Say Shan is waiting, okay? But I put a little foundation on my brush. You can start off small and build up. The foundation, I believe it is full coverage. However, if you don't want full coverage, you don't have to put an enormous amount of foundation on your face. Just putting a little bit and patting it throughout your face will achieve a buildable look. So that's what I did. So I'm just gonna blend it out. We don't want you looking ghostly or scary out on these streets, okay? So blend. When you can't blend some more. What you want to blend. As you can see, this is covered pretty good so far. But if you wanted a little more, I say just add a little more and just dab it in the areas that you want to have some more coverage. So maybe there's some scarring, like I have scarring, hyperpigmentation. You can just add a little more in those areas and then just blend it out, okay? Blend, 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 okay? Now, after we do that, we are going to take some concealer and we're going to highlight. Now, I told you it's a beginner friendly look, so we're not going to be doing all that highlight and contouring, but you can just use a little concealer just to brighten you up a bit. You don't have to do all the glamorous things that we see other makeup artists do, but just to start you out, just put a little concealer. Just a little concealer underneath your eye, like I said, just to wake you up. I'm looking for my concealer, found it, and I'll be using the Morphe concealer. My shade is C435, okay? C435. Ooh, get that. C435. And guys, I'm just blending out this concealer. When you're placing concealer on your face, it brightens up those areas that you've identified that you wanted to highlight, but make sure you blend them out. Now, I told you today we're not going to bake because this is a beginner friendly video. And I think that when it's beginner friendly, you don't need all that stuff. Just the basics. And the basics is foundation, a little concealer, and blend, blend, blend. And then after that, we're going to put on our very, very nice finishing powder, and it's from Morphe. Your girl just loves Morphe. They gonna call me. I don't know about y'all, but they gonna call me. I'm gonna make sure they call me. I'm backing up only because I don't want the powder to get on my pants. You know, you don't want the powder to get on your pants. And don't talk about me and my powder, my finishing powder. Clearly, I use it a lot, and I might need to re-up soon. But shout outs to Morphe for holding me down. It held me down for a good minute, you know. And the products also last, but super affordable. If you like makeup, start telling people to buy you gift cards to Morphe. And tell them I sent you, okay? It won't get you a discount, but I don't really know what it will do, actually. But after you put on your foundation, I just use the finishing powder because normally once you get to the advanced stage where you're highlighting, your contouring, you would put on a under eye setting powder that might be close to that concealer's complexion. However, I just put on a complexion. I put on the shade that is closest to my actual face complexion of the foundation that I put on. And it's still, you can see that my face is still brightened up. You can see that everything is blended smoothly, evenly. And that's the look that you're trying to achieve. And the beautiful thing about this is that when you're doing a quick beginner friendly look, you can use one eyeshadow shade. So I'm literally only going to take 2 colors in this palette. That is from Morphe. It is their 35B Stunning Vibes. Okay, Stunning Vibes. And I'm going to take the color Turned On in the palette and just put that in the lid of my eye. So now you're going to take it from the outer to the inner corner of your eye. Also, you want to tap your brush to get the excess off and just start to build that. Now, after I blended that, I am going to, in order to make this pop, I'm going to put a color in the inner corner of my lid. And I'm going to take the color, what color am I going to take? I'm going to take the color, what is that called? Shameless, okay? Yes, because we are shameless. All 2020. And you just knock that in and you're going to put that in your inner corner. Just like that. Now, as I said earlier, well, I probably didn't. Let's say it's gone a little too far. All you have to do is use your, well, this is my beauty blender, but you can use anything honestly and just swipe it out if it's gone too far for you. But put it in the inner corner and you have your look right there. Hey sis. And you see how I just did that with 2 colors. Sometimes you get overwhelmed, you get nervous. You don't have to use one bag of color to achieve a really dope look and to actually be bomb, okay? Okay. And now we're gonna put on our mascara. This mascara I got from Ulta. It's called MANEATER, and I got it for my birthday. I would recommend anyone who's also just exploring makeup right now, you want to get into it, I recommend that you get a membership with either Sephora or Ulta, because they'll give you free things on your birthday. They'll also notify you when there are sales in case there's things you want to look into. Also, don't be afraid to try Walgreens or Walmart and get you some drugstore makeup. They're super affordable. I would recommend Maybelline. That was a great brand that I used when I was first starting out. They also have still great products they continuously release. So Maybelline is definitely one that I would recommend. Or Black Radiance. Speaking of Black Radiance, I'm about to use them to actually put on my highlight because we're going to be blinging, blinging. Shine, shine, shine. Y'all know when I heard that song, I thought it was a gospel song. Like, I heard my friend singing it, and I was like, oh, shine, shine. I thought it was a gospel song. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all clearly, I don't keep up with music as I should. But I really thought it was a gospel song. So you smile a little bit, get a little bling, bling. Bling, bling. Bling, bling. And if you really feeling like you really want to top it off, you can take a little and just put a little right there. A little right there. Just a little bit. Not too much. Just a little bit, okay? Yeah, okay? Just a little bit, okay? Okay. And then you just blend your... Blend, blend, blend. Like I said. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. And the highlight that I just put on my face is actually from, like I said, Black Radiance. Black Radiance is an awesome drugstore brand. Unfortunately, the Walgreens where I live, they don't sell them anymore. I went in there one day and they said, oh, it was not in demand. And I'm like, excuse me, I was the demand. How you gonna do me like that? Nobody wasn't gonna call me and tell me Black Radiance was going out of business with y'all. I'm sorry. I was really upset that day. Like, if you followed me on Snapchat, I definitely talked about it. But they're super affordable and it's great for women of color. Sometimes it's hard to find products that will work well for our skin tones, undertones, all that. But when you find a brand that will do it for you, because that's what Morphe does, just another shameless plug, you want to hold on to them. So this is the highlighter that I use. It says that it's a bronzer, but with makeup, have fun. Do what you want with it. And with that, I'm going to spray. And I'm going to put on my lip gloss. And being that I said it's a beginner friendly look, if you're going to work, put on some gloss and keep it moving. And that is my finished look, y'all. I hope you appreciate it. I hope you like it. I hope that it's helpful to you. You know, after you laid your edges, you could go in and just do a quick swip. So you want to make sure you don't get that line of demarcation that happens with your face sometimes, and that's where we can see where the makeup ends and your hairline begins. But you want to make sure everything is blended. But that's my finished look. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Peace, blessings, and love, and I'll see y'all on the next episode. Hey.